Swing along the body line. Swing along the body line. Doc Blade, let's go over the premium setup. It's winter in some places, late fall in other places, depending on your weather-wise, you know. For me, winter is like when it gets to 30 degrees, you know, and that's only a couple weeks out of the year living in the South. But let's get back to some real core fundamentals. Let's talk about the premium setup and the benefit of it, all right? We already know that's going to give you an inside to square to inside swing path. We know that it's going to give you low point control and club face control. So if you have those three elements, you're going to play some really good golf during the winter and throughout the whole year, more or less, okay? So the basics of the premium setup, let me give you the core fundamentals, right? So what we're doing, we piston pivoting. So it's like you just piston pivoting, like you're starting a lawnmower, right? Boom, you piston pivot, and you anchor your weight on your target side, right? Number one, okay? The shoulders, when you piston pivot, are going to be slightly closed now, right? Not the target line, but they're slightly closed to your swing path, all right? Your swing path is slightly closed now, creating an inside the square, the inside swing path, all right? Piston pivot, anchor the weight. Rear elbow pocket up, then rotate the right hand for right-handed golfer onto the grip. That's going to get you in an anatomically correct position to compress the ball. We're going to swing along our body line. We're not going to take the club out. We're not going to piston pivot, anchor our weight, and then swing out here. We're going to swing along our body line, okay? Hands always in front of the chest. Good thing to remember. We're going to create maximum speed out in front of us. So if my head is 12 o'clock and the center of my body is 6 o'clock, I want to create speed about 7:30. I want to hear that swoosh out there at 7:30, okay? Maximum speed out in front of us. We're going to pick a target out. Target golf. A target out in front of you and away from you. Change the destination of the swing. You change the whole dynamic athletic swinging motion. Piston pivot. Anchor the weight. Rear elbow pocket up, right? Now, as far as the foot pressure, we never want the pressure going outside of the foot. We never want it rolling outside of the foot. We want to feel that pressure right here in the instep of the foot, especially for your iron shots, right? For your stock iron shots, you want to have a linear trace, If you want to shape shots, you can shape shots of putting the weight and the pressure in your heel and things like that. You can hit a draw. With a driver, you can get away with different traces, but all the best iron players on tour, they have a linear trace, and they're getting that pressure in the middle of their instep with the rear foot. By the time we get to P3, we already got the pressure going back to our target side. That's why we piston pivot and anchor the weight, because we already have that pressure there, okay? Right there. There's a tip. The best players in the world, by the time they P3, they already have the pressure back on the target side. We're starting with the pressure over there. 55-60% of your pressure is on your target side at address, all right? Speed out front, pick a target out, and have fun with this, folks. Let's put it all together, folks. Piston pivot, anchor your weight. Boom. Elbow pocket, rotate on, swing along the body line. Ooh, that's a pretty ball. Keep grinding the body line. Swing along the body line. Swing along the body line.